Okay, we're going to make a printing block of our portraits so that we can make portraits like Andy Warhol did. And what you're going to do is you're going to get a paper clip and you're just going to unravel that first part there, just like that. You're going to then take your photo that I have printed off for you and this foam piece. You're going to lay the photo right on top of the foam there. Get 2 little pieces of tape, that's all you need, just a little piece of tape here, and tape it to the side, just like that. Actually, you just need 1. We just need it there to hold it in place so it doesn't slip. And what you're going to do is you're going to use your paper clip as a pencil, and you're going to go over all of the lines in your face. So you're going to outline your face, and you want to push down so that it kind of tears the paper a little bit. You're following the lines of the face there, and of the neck, and draw in the clothes. And the shoulders. And up here on the hairline, just draw the outline. And you can't really push up with the paper clip, you always have to kind of pull down. So you might have to start up and then come down. And you can turn your paper around if you need to. And the head, top of the head. See, I'm always pulling down towards myself. And around the ear. And the nose. And don't do the nostrils there, the little nose holes, because otherwise that will look a little weird. If you have laugh lines, smile lines there, the lips, the outside of the lips, and then the inside of the lips. Now don't do the teeth, so otherwise it will look like you have buck teeth. Around the eyes, and don't forget the pupils, otherwise it will look weird. It will look like you don't have any eyeballs. If you have glasses, go ahead and outline the glasses too. And that's just 1 line. Okay, now, then, what's very cool about this is when you lift this up, it's made an impression here. You can kind of see that there. And if you see a full face, you know that you're done. If you've forgotten something like the nose, then you can just flip your paper back over and you can finish it up. Okay? Then once you've finished it, you can take that piece of paper off. That's just trash now. Carefully take your tape off. That's trash too. Write your name. Okay. Not too hard. You don't want it to go through to the other side. On the other side there. Okay. So you should have a nice impression there. You should be able to feel the texture. If you need to go over the lines a little bit because it didn't go through very well, then you can do that. Okay. Now the way that we're going to color these in, and we're going to color these in abstractly like Van Gogh did. And I want you to use color groups to do this. The first color group I'm going to use are cool colors. So I've got my 3 cool colors and I'm going to use this. And I think everything that's skin is going to be blue. Now it's very important to just use the side of the marker here. If you use, let me show you what happens, if you use the point of the marker, after we erase that, see it left an impression there. So we don't want that. You want to use the side very gently use the side of the marker. If you use the point of the marker, you might ruin this. And I don't have enough for you to start over. You'll just have a ruined artwork. So very carefully with the side of the marker, color this in. Then I think I'm going to have my hair, it's going to be purple. And the clothes are going to be purple too. And be careful not to touch the marker once it's on the foam, because it will lift up onto your finger. So you have to hold the edges. And I'm going to color the background green. Just like that. And if some parts aren't really coloring very well, that's alright. Set this off to the side. And you're going to get your piece of paper. You're going to fold it in half. Fold it in half. And then, let me show you again. You take it this way, you fold it in half this way, and then fold it in half again, and then you fold that down to the edge. Make sure these edges line up really well, just like that. And you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 places that you can put your portrait. You're going to take a damp sponge. Now see how this is not squeezing any water out? That's how you know it's damp. You're going to push down and pull down on one section of your folded piece of paper. Very carefully lay this down and push, and don't let it smear. And then very carefully, without letting it smear, pull it up, and there's your print, just like that. Alright. Now, where there's more color here, that's where it got wetter, and that's where it was too dry. So you have to make sure this whole area is pretty wet. Otherwise you end up with this lesser color here. This is still a fine print, but see how it's a little bit better here than it is here? So you can definitely see it right there to there. Okay? Then you're going to get a baby wipe. Don't use the sponge. Use a baby wipe. Wipe it all off, and then make another print using a different color group. So my next one, maybe I'll use warm colors or complementary colors or split complementary colors or primary colors or secondary colors. There's lots of different color groups that you can use, and you're going to use 8 different color groups for your 8 different sections.